Wow, what a difference a day makes, huh? Well, this is something I thought about the other day, and now the time has come because we're at a new place, at least in Alabama, and we're never the first to do anything much good here, which we're always lagging for whatever reason. But anyway, I'm not going to get political with that. This is a whole new bent today because if you see this behind me, it says remote viewing. And I think that most people have heard or maybe even have a little interest, but I thought, what a better time to delve into remote viewing than a time when we're stuck at home. We're under curfews. In Alabama, it starts tonight at 5 o'clock. All of the non-essential businesses have already been closed down for a bit, and it's getting more restrictive. The big box stores are going to have to put caps on the number of people that they allow into their establishments at any one given time, and they've got to enforce this social distancing. Uh, there are reasons that you can go out during the curfew, during this stay at home orders, but those reasons are indeed limited to essential things. For some time now, there's been, can't go to a bar. I guess maybe you can go to a barn. I don't know. All events have been canceled, no concerts. It's TV, it's internet. So it's the perfect time to talk about remote viewing. And I'm going to later today, we're going to do some remote viewing right here. We're going to run some tests with you guys. You're going to be the subjects, and you're going to each have an opportunity to do some remote viewing. I'm going to have a object picture here, and I'm going to step you through the process of remote viewing. What an ideal time for this. We can't go out. We can't go to the beach. We can't go to the park. Very limited, very restrictive for the good of everyone, so that indeed we don't spread this virus everywhere. So I think it'd be fun. Remote viewing, I think that will be a good thing to do. So what each person needs to do, and I'm trying to think maybe what time I'll do this, maybe 6 or 7 o'clock. I mean that's early on a Saturday, but there's nothing else to do late Saturday night. It's fine. You want to get a glass of wine or whatever. I don't encourage you to be inebriated or drunk, but relax, and I'll step you through the mindset. We're going to do some remote viewing um, experiments with you guys. Let everybody know. Spread the word out there because more people that participate, the more fun this is going to be. And I'm going to randomly, with each individual, pick another. I've got everything loaded on my computer. After, I'm going to pick an object, and individually with you guys, I'm going to let you go through this process of describing what you see, getting yourself in the mindset for remote viewing. Now, a lot of people will uh, scoff at the idea, but our government took it so much at seriousness that they ran an experiment on remote viewing for some time. They spent a lot of our taxpayer dollar on that. There's even some transcripts. I'll go over some of this. And the documents are on a .gov site. It's not like it's a .com that somebody created. On the Central Intelligence Agency website, under their library, transcripts of remote viewing sessions. And I've got one pulled up here, session 934. And it's a collection called Stargate. And then they released what they released is 2002, an evaluation of the remote viewing program, research and operational applications. So it's not to be totally scoffed at, and we're going to have some fun with it. At the very least, we're going to entertain ourselves with it, and it's going to be interesting to see how you guys do. And I'm going to make sure that we do this by the way that these programs, these research programs, even by the CIA, have come up as being very the best way to do it. So there are 3 different techniques for remote viewing. I'm going to go over those, and I'm going to go over the 3 main key elements of remote viewing. And We'll go over a brief discussion of what the CIA come up with, their program, the Stargate program, and so forth. And then we are going to set you guys up to do some remote viewing, and that is going to be a very fascinating experience. So I'm going to say 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Our curfew stay-at-home orders don't go into effect till 5 o'clock tonight. So I assume that a lot of people are going to be doing a lot of last-minute rushing in stores and whatnot, considering the fact that the stores are all going to be closed early anyway. Now, I'm not saying you have to check in your area, check the stores, but I know up until today, all the stores, grocery stores and whatnot, and even Walmarts were closing like by 8 p.m. I don't know if this stay-at-home order is going to make them close earlier. I don't know how it's going to be affected, but I do know that at least the Walmarts are limiting the number of people that they're going to allow in the store by state order. So this is no longer a suggestion, folks. This is it's a law. So this, you can get fined, you can get in trouble for being out in public for the wrong reasons. I'm just adding a couple of things here. Also, we have the CDC has finally put out a recommendation at this point to wear a face mask. And they're recommending that you wear a cloth face mask. What they have determined is that it doesn't take a symptomatic person to spread this virus, that simply breathing and talking like I am in a normal tone here just will spread this virus. You may be positive. You may be infected with the virus and not know it. So just keep that in mind as you obey the orders to help us all out and get beyond this. The sooner we lock this down, the sooner everything opens up for everybody. It's going to be a financial crunch. It's going to be a pain in the butt for everybody, but that's better than being sick and dead. The quicker we get this done, the quicker things will go back again to a new normal. Now, I do have books that I published, and one of them is Working at Home, Beyond the Virus. You can find it on lulu.com, LULU.com. Look for my name, Dr. Kelsey Graham, and you can find it there to help you with if you're transitioning to working at home, or if you have lost your job and looking for ways to make money. I've got a lot of good tips in there because I have been self-employed my entire life. My entire life journey has been totally independent, and so I hope that you can gain some value under these very critical times that we're under. Now, for the fun we're going to have tonight, remote viewing during our stay-at-home orders, and let's see what we can come up with. Let's see what we can figure out. This is going to be fun. So we're going to go through a process to see whoever joins us tonight, 7 p.m., share this, spread the word so we get as many people here as possible, increase the odds of somebody really, really being able to tune in real good. We're going to go through a series of pictures that I've already chosen and laid out, and we're going to focus on one at a time, and we're going to see what people come up with. And then the ones that score the highest with that, we will see just what we come up with as far as Wuhan, China, and this virus, and see if we can alleviate a lot of questions. Just see what we'll come up with. Be interesting. We may even play around with, you've got a relative over somewhere. So this is different than a psychic. We're not dealing with talking to the dead or reading somebody's mind. Remote viewing is that I'm here and I've got paper. Make sure everybody's got with them a place to sit and to write, to make notes, because you're going to scribble on some paper and then try to decipher, and then you're going to relay and show that to us as we go through this process. Let's see how you do with remote viewing. So it's going to be a while. We're going to entertain ourselves this Saturday evening. Get yourself a cold drink, have a little snack, and join us 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time here at Abnormal Alabama on YouTube, as well as here on Facebook. So I live stream it in both places, and I'm excited about this. I've been thinking about this for a while, and now that in my state they finally activated these stay-at-home orders, it's like, okay, now's the time. And people are starting to get a little anxious because the stores have been closed, and then you can't go to a movie, you can't do this, you can't do that. So let's remote view. Let's see how we do. Let's see how you do. It's wide open. I'm excited. I'm pumped up about this. We're going to go over a lot of stuff. We're going to go over some CIA testing for remote viewing. We're going to cover it so you have an understanding of how the process works. And then we're going to put you to the test. So this will be what we can come up with. All right, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, right here. Join us. Share this. Let's get as many people involved in this as we can. 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We'll get started. I'll start talking a little bit. We'll share, and I'll have somebody going through the chat so we can monitor that and ask any questions you want. And I can also bring people online with me if that seems like it would benefit all of us. So there you go. I'm hoping to see you this evening. I'm going to just put this short video out, share it. Let's get many people as possible. Abnormal Alabama. I'm also going to stream it on our website, abnormalalabama.com. It's Abnormal Alabama YouTube, Abnormal Alabama here on Facebook. Remote viewing during stay-at-home orders where everything else is closed. We're going to venture out right here. Remote viewing, 7 p.m. See you guys then.